answer to the questions which is related to all 4 stories which I say in the meeting. So are you in for this? So today let me start with a story. There was a small elephant brought from the forest, and the person tied him with a heavy chain to a big tree. The small elephant was so enthusiastic and it wanted to set itself free. It tried hard, it pushed hard, it kept trying, and it all went to vain. It was not able to break the chains. It tried continuously for years and it wasn't able to make it. Years passed, it became stronger. The elephant became tons heavy. If it would have decided, within seconds, it would have broken the chain. But as the years passed away, when the person brought the elephant near to that tree, it itself decided that no, there is no other way for it to set itself free. So the Toastmasters, now tell me, what exactly is the chain that is stopping you? Is the chain coming externally, or it is our own thoughts that is stopping us from exploring our full potential? Is it that one extra step we are yet to make the chain break? Okay, with this motivational note, let me start meeting number 683 open. So let me welcome our guests to quickly give an introduction about themselves. Let me recognize the presence of our area director, Naveen. Also recognize the presence of our division director, Toastmaster Pune. So we will do the XCOM installation right now then. So let me. Okay. First, let me call upon the guest to introduce yourself and what made you visit our club, Toastmasters Club. Can we have a round of applause? Guest Nageshwaran. You can quickly give a brief introduction about yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I am Nageshwaran. I hail from Salem district. I am an agriculture graduate. I am working in public sector. So basically, for improving the communication skills, speaking skills, I was searching for some good forum. I thought of coming to Toastmaster. So here, after coming here, I see that it is very, very professionally organized and people are very warmly welcoming me and giving me the opportunity to speak. I think going forward, I can improve the public speaking skills and communication skills. That confidence I am getting within 5-10 minutes of the start of the meeting. Thank you so much.
Do we have any more guests? Do we have any guests online? Is Prarthana a guest? Hi Prarthana, am I audible? Would you like to quickly give a brief introduction about yourself and what made you visit us today? Prarthana, we aren't able to hear you. Okay. Do we have any more guests? Okay, fine then. So now it's time to welcome our Toastmaster of the day with a round of applause. Let me first introduce her. She is a third year veterinary student. She loves to play basketball She loves to listen to music and love to explore new things. And she's none other than a Toastmaster, Donna.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
Let me start with a deep, serious question. Yeah, it's related to something philosophical. Have you ever cleaned your room only because guest is coming? Raise your hands, please. Wow. Very great comment. We are just in a hurry to grab all the clothes, all the books that has been scattered in the floor, in the table, in the bed, and shove it in the closet, which has been considered as a forbidden treasure. We all do this mess just to get a compliment from the guest. Oh, no, your room is so tidy and neat. Right? Agree with that, right? We spend most of our lives to become the perfect version of ourselves. We post a perfect photo out of the 500 bad ones. We also spend our life to hide the mess, but we actually forget that the mess itself is the actual living story. Right? So, today, we are going to take off the filter, and thus our theme of the day, the beauty of imperfection. Don't get this freak out. This is not I'm not going to quote out some extract from philosophical lectures and all. This is a real world. It's like the beauty of the coffee stain in your shirt that really signifies that you have a busy morning, right? And the beauty of the hair looking like you have a nice wrestling with your pillow yesterday, right? Which means that you have a very good tight sleep. With that note, yeah, see right now, I have taken a very long pause to recollect the things that I have been studying and scripted. Okay. Let's move forward how the perfection looks so modern, right? Even the Google even glitches sometimes. It says that at 500 meters, turn left into the lake. Right? But we still use that. With that, let me introduce the further proceedings of the Toastmasters meeting. So for the benefit of the guest, I will give a brief introduction of how the Toastmaster meeting will be held. Right? There are 3 segments. First segment is the prepared speech, second segment is the table topic session, and the third segment is the evaluation segment. For the first segment, prepared speak, where the speakers will prepare their speeches according to the pathways, and for the table topics, give an impromptu topic where the both Toastmasters and the guests can be participated. And the next, the most awaited session is the evaluator session, where get the feedbacks from general evaluators with his team of evaluators and also with his tag team. With that, I think everyone is so curious about a thing that I give today morning, right? A paper sheet. Or can you just everyone just open it and make sure don't let anyone peek into your paper, okay? I will give you 3 seconds for that.
I think you have to check if everyone received it.
Yes. Everyone got it, right? If not, can you just raise your hands? I think. 1 second. Really sorry. Did you open that?
Yeah.
So most of them got a pink highlighted civilian. Right? Don't smile. Okay, don't smile if you get civilian. And there are two imposters between. Guess who it will be? Okay, I will say. It's the killers. Among someone in this room, two of them are killers. Okay, don't smile. Please don't smile. Okay.
It's like very mafia.
Okay, it's a mafia game. Okay. So I will let you to the killers. Okay. Just keep your ears open and hear what I am saying. After every segment, I will let you to kill the civilian. Okay. After each and every segment. At the end of the meeting, I will let all of them to find who is the two killers. Okay?
Okay.
Is there okay? Is there any doubt or something? Okay, it's good. What?
How do we kill? How?
That I will say later. Okay. I said don't even smile. I said don't even smile. Okay, don't do the spoiler work here. Okay, I want to try to say some impactful meaning from this game. Please don't spoil it. At the first itself, I have that much hard work I put on this case. Okay.
It would be confusing others also.
I will say this little later. If I would say everything at a go, it will stress others. So better not. Okay. So let's move to the next session. Have you ever eaten mangoes? I think most of them eaten mangoes, right? Have you ever eaten a mango which is perfectly in green color? Right? How it tastes like? Soft, raw, right? How about the ugliest mango where yellow patches are being spotted in between? It's tasty, it's juicy, yes. So, today our general evaluator with his team will let you to know about the sweetness within you and also help you to find out the beautiful spot, the beautiful wrinkles, but actually that makes you the much more sweeter, right? So for that I will call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Arun Vignesh. Let me say, who works in IT and also love to watch YouTube and reading books. So I will call upon.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Donna, for a wonderful introduction. Hi everyone, hello Toastmasters and guests. I am Arun Vignesh. I am going to play a general evaluator role. So while going through the sorts, right, unit sorts, I came across one thing which is relevant to the general evaluator. So I thought I would narrate those things. In a 5th standard classroom, a teacher gave a task to everyone. So the students has to write their name and then just fly it so that it will spread across among everyone on the floor. And then students are told to search their name, their balloon. Okay? And then teacher gave the 2 minutes of time. At the end of the 2 minutes, surprisingly, no one find their balloon. And then the teacher gave another 2 minutes. This time, change the rule a little bit. Find a balloon and then find that person, give it to them. Within a 1 minute of time, everyone have their own balloon. So it's not like the students are not intelligent. The teacher is super intelligent. It is to give them the process, give them how to do, tell them how to do, which makes the things perfect. So take the same learnings to the general evaluator. So I will be watching you, what you did really well and what you didn't do really well, so that we can improve as a process in the next meeting. So having said that, let me read out the purpose of the general evaluator. General evaluator evaluates everything that takes place throughout the meetings, and then even the transition, and then who is doing their role perfectly or which can be improved, and then whether the evaluators mentioning the speech evaluations correctly, speech objective correctly before the speech, everything I will be noting down, and then when called upon, I will be giving my general evaluator report. So this time, we have a team, so tag team. We have a timer, R counter, and then grammarian to make every proceedings make it correctly. So it's time to call a timer, Toastmaster Kalpana. Toastmaster Kalpana is a junior accountant, and then she loves reading books, starting books, but she hardly finished anything. So let's welcome Toastmaster Kalpana on stage.
Thank you, Arun Dinesh. A very good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. During my school days in 10th standard, in my school, morning prayer, morning assembly prayer always started with a proverb. So only the 10th standard students have to say. So whenever it's my turn to go on stage to share a proverb, I always say the same proverb. The proverb is, time is gold. My principal ma'am noticed me and asked, why do you always say the same proverb? I honestly replied, because I know this only. So she smiled and said, okay, try to learn more. But I didn't try. So that was the one of my imperfection moment. But if I think like an imperfection, I'll just compare with the past. Then I can say, no, actually I'm a perfect person. So I realize that is the beauty of imperfection. Just compare with the past or the yesterday. You know how much improvement. And also the proverb, the time is gold. It reminds me exactly in Toastmasters, it's a golden opportunity to learn, improve, and implement our practice. So as a timer, my responsibility is to ensure all that speaker respect the time limits. The time limit is for the prepared speakers 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes I will raise the green. At 6 minutes I will raise the yellow. At 7 minutes I will raise the red. For the icebreaker speakers, the time limit is 4 to 6 minutes. 4 minutes I will raise the green. 5 minutes I will raise the yellow. At 6 minutes I will raise the red. And for the table topic speakers, the time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute I will raise the green. 1 minute at 30 seconds I will raise the yellow. At 2 minutes I will raise the red. For the speech evaluator, the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes I will raise the green. At 2 minutes 30 seconds I will raise the yellow. At 3 minutes I will raise the red. So these are the time limits, and all the best everyone. Back to the general evaluation.
Thank you, timer Toastmaster Kalpana. And we have a R counter here, Toastmaster Indra Gandhi. So Toastmaster Indra Gandhi is working as a nurse as a profession, and then currently pursuing a college degree in MMC. So let's welcome Toastmaster Indra Gandhi.
As speakers, good morning Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good morning.
As speakers, we all strive for excellence. No speech is perfect. Every and repeated words reminds its growth is a journey, not a destination. As a accountant, my responsibility to observe carefully in usage of and repeated words like and also I carefully observe the flow of speech and smooth and confident in communications. So today I give report in different way.
I have brought 2 jars. One jar for filler word, one more jar for fluent speech. So the filler word remains, every filler word is growth of opportunity, and the fluent words remains as celebrate our speeches, and instead of user filler word in through long pause, through smooth pause and smooth flow, and can communicate confidently. So at the end I will submit my report with the I will read my observation for each participant, write them on a token and place the token appropriate jar. So don't judge for our speaking, but it's a process. We will celebrate the process. So thank you.
Thank you, all-rounder Toastmaster Indira Gandhi. So it's time to call a grammarian. So grammarian is the one who introduces the word of the day, and we all know word of the day from this written here, and then grammarian will introduce the word of the day properly. I welcome Toastmaster Nikila on the stage.
Hello everyone, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also good. Thank you to ask Prabhu. As a grammarian, my role is to elevate everyone's communication. But when I reflected upon today's theme, that is beauty of imperfection, I realized one thing, that we all are obsessed with the flawless communication, flawless articulation, perfect grammar, perfect delivery. But real connection doesn't come with the robotic type of speech. It comes with the raw, imperfection speech. So today, make mistakes in your speech. Connect with everyone. I'm here to guide you on that. But because there is a beauty with the imperfection. Okay, and now today's word is resilience. Resilience means how quickly you change from you come up from any change or any mishappening. As today's example for that is recovering smoothly from a forgotten line, just the way I did now, shows true resilience. So I welcome all of you to use this word and be resilient in your life too. And I'll be presenting my report in the end when I will be called upon. Thank you. Hand over to you.
Thank you, tag team, and everything is said for the wonderful meeting. And this is the time to hand over my control back to Toastmaster Dari, Toastmaster Dara.
Thank you, Chairman and Moderator. So before moving into the first segment, let's have our first phase of our game. Okay? The rules are very simple. I think there is no need of saying the rules. I will just give instruction, just follow that. Okay? Okay? Everyone just close your eyes like this. Everyone. Close your eyes.
With the hands?
Yes, with the hands. With the hands. Okay. Only the killers open your eyes. Only the killers open your eyes. I can only one killer. Okay. So, point the civilian that you want to kill. Point. Okay. Killers, close your eyes. Killers, close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes. Everyone open your eyes. Okay. Can I announce who are the dead civilian? One is Emma. Okay. So the next one is Divija. Okay, perfect. Okay. I think you are so stressed right now. Like you feel like, oh, the next one will be me. The next Indian will be me. After like the next second, I will give the chance for the killers to kill again. Okay. Let me start with the first segment. So, as that of the theme, the beauty of imperfection, right? This is something very real. We all know that hitting to the gym is good for us, right? But actually going to the gym is a very different story. As that of our speakers. They all show up in this podium. Yeah, they will have a scripted version also, but they go live. No auto-tunes, no retakes, but a pure, unfiltered, imperfect magic, right? For that, I will call upon, before calling the first speaker, I will call upon the evaluator. So, evaluator, Toastmaster Vignesh Jairam, for read out the speech objective of the speaker 1.
Everyone. So my target speaker for today is attending level 1 in the pathway of dynamic leadership. So he's attempting his icebreaker today. So timer, please note that timing for the speech is 4 to 6 minutes. Over to you.
So I would call upon the speaker number 1, Toastmaster Prabhu. He is a qualified chartered accountant currently working as a credit manager in Kodak Mahindra Private Limited. His hobbies are reading books, exploring new things, and put himself in an uncomfortable spot to grow. So let's call upon Toastmaster Prabhu. Toastmaster Prabhu, the two versions of me. The two versions of me, Toastmaster Prabhu.
Hi, good morning fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
I think I am audible to online guests also. Yeah, fine. Like, have you all thought like from childhood to now, like how you used to being grown as a person? Yeah. So, like from child can segregate my life like before 9th till 9th standard and after 9th standard. That's two versions of myself. From my childhood, I was so attached with my grandmother. So I love her more than any person in the world, like more than my parents. So while I was in first standard, she died actually, and I was like I cannot like accept that. It was so heartbreaking at that age. So it was like I could not accept that feeling. So that was my first heartbreak in my life. So like then I shifted to, we are in Tiruchi actually at that time while I was in first standard, and then I moved to Karur actually. During the process of shifting, my parents admitted to hostel actually. So I was the youngest kid in the hostel. No one would be play with me. I'll sit alone and I'll do something, play something alone. And then it was like feels was like I would feel that no one like me. After my grandma's death, I feel like this. And then comes eventually I moved to my home. I have been shifted to our home. So I moved to home and I expected the same love language from my parents also, but their love language is like it's different. My love language would be like words of affirmation in action, but theirs will be different. They will not show. But I didn't realize that. I thought they don't love me. Like my grandmother didn't love me like that. I thought that then later I realized, okay, maybe their love language is different. So I was like till the extent I was so depressed. Like I was like just doing stuff without no purpose. I was just going school, not interested in studies also. I was just going and leading a just like ordinary life. And ninth standard, to make things worse, I failed in my mathematics subject actually. And then my maths ma'am said, you will never going to pass in your 10th standard mathematics. Like that she told her. It really hit me. Like I know I didn't believe myself only. But then while she was telling it, I was like, how can she tell like this? Like that I felt, and why can't I do it like that? My inner voice said, you even tried, like how can you, with the full potential you haven't tried. So then, okay fine, okay, past is past, so now I have to look after my life. So I decided, okay, I will take a tuition and I will study as I will like prepare well like that I thought. And then result got gradually increased. Like some under 40, I just crossed 50, 60, 70, 90. And then I like in my 10th I scored some 90s, 92 I scored. So during my holidays, like my parents had one thing. My grandparents wants my father to be CA, but unfortunately he couldn't do. So so I thought, okay, why not let me do it. I thought, okay, fine. I then chose commerce in my 11th standard, and I prepared with passion and full of passion because I connected my CA goal with my grandparents' love. By doing it, they are still with me like that I thought. And then after I started my CPT, and I cleared CPT with good marks in first attempt. Here comes third. CA entry it's not easy. To figure out only, I have taken attempts to figure out how to prepare for it only. And then after taking some couple of attempts, and then I decided, okay fine, I am not doing things in the right way. So what's the thing I needed to do improve? Like that I thought. I then asked feedbacks from my seniors. Okay, what you did to clear, like that I asked, and they told me, okay fine, do these things like study in a conceptual manner. Don't just smug up, like that they told. And then I and then I tried, and I cracked my CA inter, and then comes CA articleship. Like when I joined articleship, it's followed by COVID, and it goes like, and then I completed my articleship, and I joined my CA funnel. CA funnel, same story. It's not really easy thing. So same thing happened. I asked my I had this mindset. Okay, something it's not working out. So ask feedback. Like what, think in a way. Like most people leave CA because they will feel like that. But okay, I thought differently. Like what can I do to get the desired result, like that I thought, and I studied. So while telling it, it was simple, but I worked a lot on my mindset, character. I read more books on psychology, how to develop habits, everything and all. And then here I am today. Today also I am imperfect only, but still learning, growing, doing stuff. To a person who didn't believe it, to become who I am today. Yeah. By concluding, I am leaving with you as a quote. Like there are two worlds inside us. Like there are darkness, despair, hopelessness, and another one is light, hope, courage, and resilience is there. So it's up to you. Which one will you choose? Thank you. Over to you.
attempting his level 1 project 2, writing a speech with a purpose. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Ajit to learn or review basic methods of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Particularly this speech, the purpose statement is he would like to link resource, technology and market. Timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes. All the very best, Toastmaster Ajit. Over to you, Toastmaster Ajit.
So the next speaker, he is a polymer engineer. He has taken different roles of technical services, marketing and sales of polymer materials, and he loves watching sports and play. So let's call upon Toastmaster Ajit. Toastmaster Ajit, resource, technology and myself. Resource, technology and myself, Toastmaster Ajit.
Thank you, Donna. And am I audible and visible to the online candidates? Yeah. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
Today I am sharing a small story. Before that, I have to set a contest with few data. So I will be sharing that information. I hope you know the population of the world. It's 8.3 million, Venkatesh has mentioned today. And do you know what is the distribution of population? It's 14% in India, 14% in China, then 4% in Indonesia, 3 to 4% in Pakistan, Bangladesh. US has got 4%. So it is mostly Asian countries, 6 to 7 Asian countries have housed close to 40% of the world population. Now, do you know the energy consumption of the entire world? It's close to 200,000 terawatt hour. That's the energy consumption for 1 year. And you could see that it is mostly consumed in Asia, that is China, India, and also US. Not sure why, because even with the less population. We have these figures. And where does energy come from? This energy comes from mostly fossil fuels. 80% of the energy is from fossil fuels. It's like 33% from oil, coal 28%, and 24% from natural gas. Now let's see the countries which produce this energy. First, oil in terms of billion barrels. Top 10 producers produce 80% of the oil. Venezuela, 301 billion barrels. KSA, Saudi Arabia, 267. Canada, 172. Iran, 150. Iran, 158. Iraq, 159, 153. Libya, UAE, 98. Russia, and small 48%, 48 at US. Boring data, I'm sure, but this is, I need to set the context. Now let's see the countries who produces gas in trillion cubic meters. Again, you have Iran, Russia, Qatar, UAE, Venezuela, 5.7. Yeah. Now you have a context. You have population, Asia. You have the energy reserves in Middle East. Can you tell me the big few petrochemical companies?
CPCL.
Global. So I'll just name it in this of time. ExxonMobil, Dow, DuPont, BP, British Petroleum, Shell, Lionel Bessel, BASF. These are like 20 years back data. So you could see the population, East, Middle East, you have the resource, technology in the West. This is the context. Now let me go to my short story. I am borrowing few names from the audience to get a good connect. Okay. Vignesh is a big landlord. He has got a lot of property, big property, and in his property he has got a huge lake, and this lake has got lot of fishes in it. So the family of Vignesh, what he does, they do, they go, they take this fishing rod, go fish, then cook it, have it. Now one day, Ajit comes and visit Vignesh. Ajit comes in a big car and fancy suit, golden buttons, and very flamboyant. After a couple of visits, Vignesh thinks, hey, why can't I be like this guy? And Vignesh talks to Ajit. Ajit said, I can help you. I have the capability or technology to make boats. I have people who can fish well. I'll make boats, I'll fish, I will sell the fish and give you a royalty. It's fine, Vignesh said, it's okay, good money. Then what started? This and the agreement was signed, and for 999 years, all these boats. Ajit started fishing, sold the fishes, and gave not money to Vignesh. He sold in kind. He made a big bungalow with Italian marks. He gave a car with golden wings. He gave Vignesh a flight with golden wings. Vignesh became rich. One fine day, Vignesh thought, this guy is making a lot of money from my resource. Should I ask more? He confronted Ajit. Hey, you are making more money from my resource. And Ajit said, okay, we have a document, I have invested, so that's it. Vignesh was not happy. And by the way, Ajit was having similar kind of tie-up with Aarti, with Yavanarajan as well. So, then again Vignesh came to Ajit saying that enough is enough, you cannot fish more from my lake. Ajit said that's not possible. He took this document to the court, and the court said this is a trap, if Vignesh alone you can fish. They said okay, fine. Ajit stopped fishing from Vignesh. Vignesh started fishing. Nobody buys fishes from Vignesh. Nobody. He just he can collect, but nobody. By the time what Ajit did, he went to Aarti and Yavanarajan, started collecting more fishes, selling to the market with that gap, with a higher price. And Aarti is happy, Yavanarajan is happy, Ajit is happy, Vignesh is getting poor. Vignesh has got a friend, Manoj. So he was always in his shadows, and he wanted to come out. So Manoj approached Ajit. Hey, house is very poor, we don't have food to eat, what to do? Ajit said, you throw him out, Vignesh. Okay, I will help you to throw him out, and you order the document, it's fine. Then there was a coup, Vignesh was thrown out, Manoj comes to power, and document is on. And everyone are happy again. Now, hearing this story, do you think Yavanarajan or Aarti will try to do the same mistake what Vignesh did? I don't think. So, that's the story. Technology, resource, and myself.
So we have witnessed a classroom session, a very exciting classroom session where I think everyone get to know the concept that he really want to put it close to that. And also admitted before me chemistry, I can't be friend with chemistry. You know why? I still have doubt that whether bauxite is a ore of iron or aluminium. Such kind of doubt it still exists. Okay. So being in that field of chemistry, hats off. So, moving on to the next speaker, I will call upon the evaluator of this speaker, Toastmaster Harini, for reading out the speech objective.
Good morning, everyone. My target speaker today is Toastmaster Aruna, and she's presenting project number 2, which is named as Writing a Speech with Purpose from Presentation Mastery Pathway Level 1. And her speech objectives are to learn and review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. I wish my target speaker very best today and to have a lot of fun. Over to the Toastmaster.
So let's call upon the second speaker. She is currently working as a customer scientist in an organization, and for hobbies, she listens to music and loves gardening. Let's call upon Toastmaster Aruna. Toastmaster Aruna, the unfading light. The unfading light, Toastmaster Aruna.
What's the price of not asking for what you truly want? What's the price of not asking for what you really want? For years, I thought it was just a disappointment. But if I couldn't ask, there's no for an answer. If I adjusted, everyone will be happy. If I keep quiet, I think I won't make any progress. But the higher price is much more valuable. The price of losing ourselves, losing our voice, and becoming invisible. So, looking back when I was a kid, when I went for shopping and I asked my father to buy a toy, he was bargaining with the shopkeeper. I said, "You see this promotion?" I said, "So it's okay, I don't really want it." At that point of age, I really thought wanting less for me is something will make me a better daughter. But the lesson is silencing my own wants. I tried a lot about silencing my own wants to make things to be simple and easier without making others difficult. And the second point of realization was when years passed and my brother got a bicycle, I too really wanted one. But when I asked, it was just let's see, but I never really got it. It was never about the bicycle. Like in C's friends, baby asked for a bicycle, but it was never about the bicycle, but it was about childhood she missed. So same way, it was not about the bicycle, but about the realization, even when I asked something which I really wanted, the answer is still a no. So maybe my voice isn't deserving, or it isn't worth it itself. So these two realizations of my life was about the main question, what's the price of not asking what you truly want. On the other hand, my brother always gets what he wants because he always stands up for it and always fights for it. I'm not asking everyone to be selfish and always fight and get things done, but it's about asking for what you truly want and standing up for yourself. The bonds we build around ourselves isn't always built by others, it's built by ourselves. We limit our own dreams and wants for others instead of asking and standing up for what we truly need. So with this, it is not even now, even before taking any important decisions, I always think about two things. Is it making someone difficult, or am I trying to make others difficult, or will it cause disappointment to someone? But instead of asking the question, what I truly want, what do I want? So instead of standing up for what I want and asking what I really want, I just move on with the life in the flow itself, without necessarily living up to my own expectations. So in recent times, I wanted to change this, and in a situation where I was always kept on handling the burden myself and not able to ask the question or not able to have the courage to ask, I truly stood up once, and the answer was not about getting a yes or no, but I felt comfortable of asking what I truly wanted, which made me realize the strongest people we know are not always getting the things done, but they have the courage to stand up and ask for the things which they need. So even if the answer is a no, we need to get the courage to ask for the things which we truly need to realize what is the worth is. So with this, I would like to
That was a wonderful speech. Kudos to you. So our speakers just slay things, right? Agree or no?
Yes.
Why that sobbing face? Okay. So what would be the next thing?
Close our eyes.
Yeah. So everyone, close your eyes. Everyone, both hands. Okay. Remember. Okay. The one who dead.
Already we are dead.
Yeah. The one who is dead. No need to close your eyes. Okay. Let's witness the real game. Okay. That's a chance actually. Okay, everyone close your eyes. Killers, open your eyes. Only the killers.
We will know who are the traitors.
Okay. Okay. So, point to the one that you want to kill. For the killers. This instruction is for killers. Okay. Killers, close your eyes. Killers, close your eyes. Okay. Everyone open your eyes. Everyone. Okay. Any guess who was dead in this time? Any guess? Hey, please don't. Not the dead one.
No.
Next. Any guess?
Find out who's the killer.
Huh?
What is the question?
No, she's asking
Who is the dead one in this round?
dead?
Just
Who
guess.
are dead?
Guess.
Only
Can
the
I-
killer knows.
Huh?
Only the killers and the already dead ones.
She's asking to guess.
Guess
She
who
is
is the dead one. Very sad that you have died. Yeah. And, sorry, area director. You have died. Okay.
Who's the killer? Can you tell?
I want to save a message from this game at last. Okay, so please have the patience. The dead ones, please have the patience. Okay.
Where's the doctor, bro?
For complicated, I don't want to make it more complicated. Maybe you are a C actor. For like complicated things will be easy for you, but not for others. Okay, let's move to the next segment. Let's talk about Bollywood. Bollywood. Everyone know, right? Yeah. Bollywood. In Bollywood, the hero would take down 20 gundas at a stretch, right? Without even sweeping a sweat. But he can't confess his love without a rain dance. Right? You know, something is really missing. Any guess? Any guess? Hey, please.
What are you asking?
Any guess? Like something is really missing in Bollywood these days.
A lot.
Logic.
Yes, exactly. Logic. Logic is missing.
Message.
Ah, yeah. Message is everything kind of same. But still, we would hear the songs again and again. We love to dance the repeated song or the movies which we like. So Bollywood really teaches something. You know what? Actually, we really don't want to attract audience with sense. We want to make an impression in audience. So that's the word I want in this segment. In this table topic segment, you really don't want to become that logic enough or that sense enough, but try to make an impression to the audience. Okay, for that, I would call upon table topic master. He is the one who doesn't need rain dance to steal the show, because he is the show. Before that, I will call for our ex-president.
He has yes.
How many?
He called me first.
Okay. Let me call for
Immediate
immediate past president, Toastmaster Prasanna.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Toastmaster of the day, and thank you for that comment that I made. I'll have it here. Okay. So as a table topic master, and you all know, this is a role where everybody will choose the slot at the first place when every role came. Because attempting table topic is difficult, but giving questions to everyone is very easy. So let me start by calling our first table topic speaker for today, the Toastmaster Manoj. Manoj. Manoj, your topic for today is Perfection impresses people, but imperfection connects people. Do you agree or you don't? You want to repeat me again? Perfection impresses people, but imperfection connects people. Do you agree or disagree?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good morning. I would like to share a short story about my prepared speech journey that I've gone through so far in Chennai Speakers Forum. Initially, during the first few speeches which I gave, I had a feeling that more than I have to improve my speech, I have to get that nod, that appreciation from the audience who are witnessing my speech, and that is where truly growth happens. So every time when someone nods for my speech, I take this as that I'm connecting with them, and every time when they have a stern face, I make myself believe that I have not given my speech good enough. With that belief, I gave my few speeches, and during my third speech, I received the evaluation saying that I have to re-deliver my speech again. That in any pathway, the third speech is delivering a speech with vocal variety and body language. I just delivered a speech, but there was no vocal variety, there was no body language. So the evaluator asked me to redo the speech, and that's it. That was the end of my prepared speech journey. I was like, I have invested so much time in this, and how can the evaluator give such a feedback? That was the kind of thought I had, and it took so many months to again deliver a prepared speech again on stage. And when I came in again, I didn't think about anything. I just thought, I didn't think about whether people will approve or not. I just thought I'll read the project objective, do the best I can on stage, and that speech kind of rekindled my journey, giving my prepared speeches journey. And from that speech on, my expectation was not to connect with the audience. My expectation was to concentrate on my speech, be authentic, and that in turn connected with the audience. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. And next, I would like to call our second developing speaker for today, Toastmaster Arti. Arti, your question is, imagine you wake up tomorrow completely perfect whatever you do. Would your life actually becomes better or not? Imagine you wake up tomorrow completely perfect in whatever you do. Would your life actually become better or not?
Alright, when I think about what good things I've done in the past, all that I can see is imperfection, and all that I can see is flaws, and all that I've seen is a lot of problems that are completely not solved. So I wake up in the morning, I was told probably for a decade by my parents to fold the bedsheet and leave the room when you know, go and carry on the river. Never have I done that. And when I leave home, my parents used to tell me that you need to have breakfast, you need to have your meal before you leave home. I have not done that. And again, back to home, I was also told that you need to finish up your homework, make sure that you complete your assignments on time. Never have I done that. So I was a person who has never listened to whatever my parents have told, yet had a life which was worth living when I look back in the past. But then, when I think about what could I have done better, the list is just endless, just keeps going on and on and on. But then what can I actually improve to solve the issues that I will probably see in future? That list is also endless. So it brings me to thinking that maybe if I had listened to people, maybe if I had been a person who was obedient, I would have been a better person. But turns out, not really. The kind of imperfections that I had faced in the past, the kind of naughtiness that I had been to my parents in the past, and the kind of person that I was in the past has made me the person that I am today. So this person that you see here today is imperfect. I would not want to see a perfect day in future. Toastmaster Russell.
And now, next, our third table topic speaker for today is Toastmaster Divya. Toastmaster Divya. Complete this sentence. My imperfections taught me. Complete this sentence. My imperfection taught me.
No matter what I choose to do, be it in Toastmasters, be it at home, be it in my dance class while I was growing up, or even now, no matter what I choose to do, I will always try my level best to fully finish it, to fully deliver it, or do my level best. And in that process, sometimes I'll lose myself. Sometimes I'll not sleep properly. Sometimes I won't even care about my parents talking, whatever they're saying to me. Sometimes I'll miss celebrations, I'll miss parties, I'll miss hanging out with friends. And somewhat I'll even go into a tunnel vision of focusing on that one single thing. My parents and my mom always tells me that is your superpower. At the same time, it makes you lose a lot of happy moments with your family, with your friends, and with yourself also. I think there is perfection and imperfection in everyone, and finding a balance between both and being able to hold both is the true superpower. Sometimes we can forget about our birthdays, about celebrations, and focus on that one thing, because that one thing matters more to us, that we are making a big difference. It may not sound the same to everyone. Everyone may not see that big difference, but you know that it's making a big difference. At the same time, if that is not making a big difference and that is not making you happy, or you as the person that you want to live, it is important that you drop that off and spend time with your family. All I'm trying to say is, whenever you find yourself tipping off the scale at the opposite ends, try to bring yourself back to balance.
Now let us call upon our fourth table topic speaker, Yes Nageshwar. Yes Nageshwar. Yeah. Tell us about a funny mistake and still that makes you laugh. Tell us about a funny mistake which still makes you laugh.
Many times.
Thank you to the online audience.
I think the speech which I am making is also a funny mistake, which I never thought I would be speaking today, but thanks for this opportunity. We make a lot of mistakes in life, and sometimes it will be very dreadful also. But at that moment, no, we will feel that we will have a fear that that mistake will be having an impact on our life. But when we going forward for after some period of time, no, we will be thinking that for that small mistake we have been why we have been fearing so much for that small mistake. So like that, no, the funny mistakes also it will be funny after some time. For some mistake we will be worrying, but it will be funny after some time.
Our fifth table topic speaker for today is Toastmaster Armando. Toastmaster Armando. If your greatest weakness suddenly disappeared, would you still be the same person? If your greatest weakness suddenly disappeared, would you still be the same person?
My greatest weakness is speaking on the stage or in crowd. What is the next part of the question?
Would you still be the same person?
Yes, I will be the same person. Irrespective of whatever the mistakes I make on the stage, I will be the same person. Even if I get the best tabletop speaker award, I will become the same person. But I know that I must still need to rise that green cup and then I have to speak. But the point is, it is not about hiding our weakness. We have to express our weakness on stage so that our strength will grow. With that, I hand over the stage to Tabletop Master.
Thank you so much. So I hope you all had a wonderful table topic session ahead, and hoping to see you on the next one. And back to our Toastmaster of the day, Star.
Thank you, TTM, with the bombastic topics. So, in this segment, every speaker stepped into their uncertainty and transformed their imperfection into memorable moments, right? Everyone agree with that? Moving on to the next segment. Yes. Everyone, please close your wonderful eyes. Killer, open your eyes. Killer, open your eyes. Point out to the civilian that you want he or her to die. Killers, close your eyes. Everyone open your eyes. Any guess, any guess, any guess. Everyone open your eyes. Any guess who is the one who did?
Myself.
Okay. Any? Okay. Toastmaster India. Very sad.
Very sad.
Toastmaster Tapana. Very sad. Everyone is being stressed out, I know. Actually, I want to say something on the one who did not have the chance to guess the killer, okay? Everyone should stay silent, the one who is dead, okay? So, with that, let's move on to the most updated segment of today's meeting. I said a story about the mango, right? I'll tell you about one. So, in this segment, I think every speakers are ready to get to know about their beautiful spots, their beautiful rivers, and
For evaluation session. So when we are going to some place, we will take away something. So here in the Toastmasters, we take away the facts and what really went well and what are the improvement points. That's the main part of this segment, evaluation. So let's call the evaluator 1, witness J, is going to give an evaluation for the first speaker, Odita icebreaker, Adityananda Prabhu. So let me introduce witness J here. Witness J is curious in exploring the nature and also working as anti-money laundering analyst in society generally, and he is taking a VP role of current term. Let's welcome Toastmaster Witness.
So to my target speaker, congratulations on delivering a icebreaker. I want everyone to give an applause to him. So the very first speech is the most difficult one because you're coming here and you're introducing yourself for the first time in a room across people. Even though you have come here a lot of months now, I mean everyone knows you, but still it takes guts and it takes a lot of strength to come here and deliver and give everyone the purpose of who you are. So kudos to you for that. And what really struck a chord with me was that you split your speech into two parts, like the one before 9th standard and the other one post 9th standard. So as a reader of books myself, like I like the way how you did that. There was a clear arc in which you put your origin story in the beginning. Then you told from the way which you told that you have two faces, the one of the hopelessness and light, and the other one is that of being darkness and hopelessness. So the way how you related that, you told us about your struggles with you clearing your maths exam, how difficult it was. Then you told how, like from that stage where you eventually went through, you worked hard, you passed your exam. Then later on, as in when you went through your CA journey, how when you went through your initial stage, how difficult it was. Then later on, the way how you told how you eventually passed it. It was a very beautiful story of growth and transformation. And I really felt that the audience was able to relate to it a lot. And in this way, it seemed very genuine, it seemed very articulate. And also, in this way, you were able to fulfill the speech objective also. Because what is the purpose of an icebreaker? To introduce your purpose. And your purpose here was that was in how you navigated through your various phases by using your two versions of yourself. And the way how you told about it, the way how you used your life story as an example, it really struck a chord with the audience as well. And I have one recommendation. So when you said about the fact that the core area of the core function of the speech is that how you use two versions to become a better version of yourself, right? So what I feel is that is from your, especially now we all know how from your school journey, we all know how that one incident, the incident wherein you failed your maths exam really was that catalyst, right? It really made you resilient, right? But in your CA story, we didn't see that one turning point which would have changed the whole narrative. Think about it. You had told us about how you went through difficulty in passing it, and how you consulted with your seniors, and how you went through it, how you deciphered ways to pass through it. But I felt that if there was one turning point, that one significant narrative that would have given us an idea of how you applied these two versions in that journey of yours. We all saw through the maths exam how it was. But I feel that through this segment also, if you could have put that one turning point, it would have made an already great speech more memorable. So overall, this was a very sincere, it was a very inspiring icebreaker. And now we all just don't know that you're a qualified chartered accountant, but we also know that you are a person with an insane amount of resilience and mindset, and that really made you, that really helped you deliver that icebreaker. So thank you for sharing us your story. Thank you for giving us your purpose, and I look forward to hearing you.
Thank you, Dr. for the evaluation.
We have the best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Divija. We have our best speaker, Toastmaster Ajit. We have our best role player. Can you guess this?
Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dora. And the best evaluator goes to this person in Miss Toastmaster Award.